How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to some more Xerath gameplay. I have a treat for you guys. We have TFBlade in the top lane, and we put on our carry pants. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to be trying something new in this video. I'm going to be doing some voiceover, get some input, stuff like that. So sit back, relax, and do hope you guys enjoy.
I've never seen a first strike Vex. It's so much better to go like electrocute.
The reason being is Vex is normally pretty aggressive in the early game, and especially with her E's, almost like undodgeable as Xerath. So all you have to do with Vex is walk up, press E, get the guaranteed fear. Then she presses Q with the auto attack, and she gets a guaranteed electrocute. So she can apply a lot of pressure in the early game, and going first strike, she loses a lot of early game pressure. The one thing that she is doing really well is she's pushing me in under turret, which I'm not really respecting enough. I should be really auto-attacking these creeps a lot more and spamming Q on the way so it doesn't crash, because of course it's really hard to see as well under tower no matter how good of a player you are.
Yeah, she is like deep warding.
So a tip for all you Xerath players out there with trading, make sure you can always do your WQ combos, but make sure you don't mix CS while you're trading. A lot of times when I see other Xerath players, they go to do a WQ and they ruin their own CS. So just make sure you prioritize CSing over trading.
I was kind of curious if she's just gonna miss cannon. Yo, what is this? What is she doing? She should be so aggressive versus me.
Yeah, I was definitely really scared about this because they have Ivern and a Karma, so their entire win con is having a hyper carry, 80 carry. So seeing how Varus get a triple kill early is extremely scary for us. I am pushing right now. Since I know Ivern's bot lane, I know I'm not kind of in any risk of dying or being ganked right now. So I am pushing up, trying to cross the wave so it does reset in the middle. Okay. No one told me trees can move so fast because I didn't expect the Ivern to be bot lane and already be above me. It's so fast. But I saw my movement below me. He's amping on his way, so I'm just trying to trade with the Ivern. But again, really didn't think Ivern would be coming above me so fast.
Well, Vex has no flash.
So right now, all I'm trying to do realistically is just get 1100 gold for my last chapter. That's a huge power spike for Xerath. We can do a lot more aggressive trades with it, so that's my entire goal right now. So some good news and bad news. Bad news is there are some VOD corruptions, but good news is TFBlade was in the game, so we could use his POV to show you kind of what happened in the next like 2 minutes with the corruption. So what happened right here is I just pushed in this last wave, get my 1100 gold for the lost chapter. You'll be able to see here in a second. I do take my back and I just TP back.
Oh, my jungle's level 3.
But TFBlade isn't wrong. My level 3 jungler is invading their Ivern in the top side, as you can see on the mini map. Now the big problem is he just gets
jungle's level fucking
we don't
3,
know who the
bro.
top laner is. I don't have prio to rotate to him, and surprise, surprise, once he completes that camp, ta-da, he just gets collapsed on and dies for free.
It's so boring.
And there's nothing I can do.
But you get heavy too,
on the other hand, as you can see, is I pushed in this wave, crashed it, and I looked straight bot and noticed that their bot lane is super low. I know he's not hovering over it, but Amumu gets one kill, I get the other, I get the major shutdown, which is huge. Now TFBlade is pinging that he's on his way, looking for a dive, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hard push, just so we can get this, get a nice easy dive going, because it's a lot easier to set up a play when your minions are under tower. I just wait for the Trinmer slow, because normally I would WE, but since when Trinmer is slow, all I did was throw my E after it's slow to guarantee the stun, and it was a nice, easy, clean kill.
Does he know that I'm roaming? That he's pre-pushing?
There was some corruption again, sorry, but they go for a dragon fight. Of course, bot lane runs up. Doesn't really work out. They try to gank me right after. Did some good trading. Surprise, went back in. Got the kill and got out without dying, which is spectacular. I don't know why it's
back.
skipping like this. I'm sorry. It does fix itself later on, but... TFBlade did rotate down to cover my mid lane since it had such a big minion wave. So when your top laner is covering your wave or whoever's covering your lane, you can go to their lane and cover their lane. Sadly, TFBlade did die. I'm still top just because like I was trying to reset it. It didn't reset in time, so we're kind of just stuck here. So now with the wave getting reset, we go and take Herald. Now since top and mid lane are completely reset, they're both even. We do swap lanes back. We took Herald and we're back in the mid lane.
I want to ult bot, but it's too risky. They have me on a ward.
That's why the ward in the middle lane is so good for roaming mid laners, just because like with that ward in the middle, you can tell if they're heading top or bot. You can't just like sneakily like hide behind your turret and roam by. It's so hard to roam with that ward in the middle of the lane. Now I do see my Xin Zhao type come top with them, so I do roam top to hopefully make a dive on this Renekton with him.
What? That hits?
Okay, we can all agree that was the most BS like hitbox ever. That should not have hit.
In what fucking world does that hit, chat?
I agree, pass Chris. We get back to lane and their bot lane's in my lane. Luckily Amumu's here to get a nice little counter. He goes in, gets the ulti. I follow with my ulti at a safe range just because if I was right next to her trying to auto attack her, Varus would destroy me with how far ahead he is. He does burn Cleanse. Zinzal Flash W somehow doesn't land, but I think it's turns out still fine. Just kind of following at a safe distance, making sure Varus isn't able to auto attack me, especially with TFBlade here chasing. I'm just trying to follow. Dude, that Ivory shield is insane. But thank God Trinivir picks up that 1,000 gold, but he's just dead here, so we're just trying to get away safely.
He's building so much MR. I gotta go like Shadow Lane Void.
But with the new Varus build of Radiant Virtue, he has so much MR, so as you heard, I'm gonna go Shadow Flame Void Staff. Normally I would go Void Staff like after Depth Cap, but I need that early Magic Pen to even do damage to this Varus. Yeah, let's go. Dance corruption time. Alright, we're back to TFBlade's points of view. Sadly, this is really important. I do have to show you guys. If you can see on the minimap, Varus does get caught out by me. My team does collapse and we pick up the kill. I don't think he had a shutdown, but it's really big being able to get that kill. And so, hell yeah for us. Now, if you notice, Miss Fortune is low on health and the Karma is being greedy, chasing after her. And I chase back after her for us to be able to pick up another kill on us, making us 7-1.
Xerath is just getting free kills, but the rest can't even play this fucking game right now.
Don't worry, TFBlade, I am here to carry.
Hey.
Don't worry, it's all under control. I am now taking my back. Anytime you have over 1,200 gold, and especially after a team fight, you should take a reset back. If you notice, the bottom lane is pushed out, so I'm just TPing mid to soak up the mid lane farm because I really want the Shadow Flame. I am the carry, so I'm going to take all the farm if possible because I don't think my bot lane is going to be able to do anything this game. So I did skip slightly ahead. They did take our tier 1 tower. We now have Shadow Flame, but as you can see here, even with our Q,
He is so much MR.
it doesn't do that much damage because he does have Radiant Virtue. Normally that would do like half a 80 carry's health, but with that much MR, I'm doing like no damage.
Bye, Felicia.
Just remember, as Xerath, like, if a fight's not good, don't follow up, especially if it's your 1-in-11 Amumu. Be smart with your decision making because at death, when you are the carry, you can lose the entire game. So when your team is making plays on the other side of the map, my entire goal realistically is just to clear waves. Try to be safe and not die. They do pick up Vex, but he does die. So knowing this, I saw that they're heading on Baron. I was thinking that like I could potentially stop them from doing Baron with my ulti, because normally when AD carries normally take damage, but this guy has like 200 MR, so I do no damage, so I couldn't take away their damage dealer, sadly. I'm just trying to poke. Normally with Baron shredding their MR, them taking damage, you can sometimes make them like jump off Baron, but I knew I couldn't stop them. They have so many shields, so I just went back to Soakamp farm. Remember, XP and farming is one of the most important factors in the game. So like I said, since I knew I couldn't stop them, I just went back to getting the XP and farm.
Alright, let's get Blade Jewel. We need that magic pen so badly. He has so much MR.
That guy has Wits and Radiant Virtue. He has so much. It's depressing.
Like the only AP and it's building full MR.
So with Dragon coming up in under a minute, I do start heading over there. Realistically, I should just be pushing out mid, but I was thinking about defending the wards, getting some early poke damage in. A big tip for macro is when objective is coming out, you do want to push out the mid lane so you can take a safe route into their jungle so you don't have just one entry point. But with TFBlade top, we kind of decided just to give the dragon. We can't contest. They're so much farther ahead than us, so our primary goal is just to delay the game, keep soaking XP, and just give the dragons. Because if we fought right now, we would just lose. And we're just getting tower gold right now from top lane. If you guys are enjoying this type of commentary, please let me know down in the comment and leave a like. It greatly helps my videos. Please and thank you.
You guys are making this game so hard.
My primary thought process is I just want to delay this game. I have TFBlade kind of split push, and that's like the biggest goal I have right now, because like full on 5v5 team fights, we are not going to win against that team. So it's either we find a pick or just let TFBlade split push.
Move 1 or 111. He's 111.
Dude, what a psycho for blindly taking that. We do just completely one-shot her. Thank God she's trolling. So when your team's looking to chase, make sure just throw out your ulti, because they had to decide whether or not they want to get hit by the R or run back into your team. So it's a great time to pretty much guaranteed landing every single one of your Rs.
I agree.
I knew I couldn't chase, so I'm just kind of trying to help heal my misfortunes. Sadly, she gets one shot. It's really unfortunate for her. But, of course, since we're the greatest goddamn Xerath, we hit the blind Q. Hell yeah. But after a team fight, I was like, I'm just going to take this last wave and just look to reset. We do have our Void Stab, which is a pretty good power spike. So we took the reset, looking to go farm. But we do see Vex completely overextended on the map. As you can see, my team is looking to go down. Moo pings on his way, I ping on my way. So again, if you're looking to chase down a person, what do? Pop ulti. Because look what she has to do. She either has to tank every single R, or she has to look to dodge, and of course she just runs into my team. She almost one-shot by AD carry. Thank God she did it. Now they're looking to fight on my Xin Zhao. They don't know we're here, or they kind of do, but they can't see us. Get a nice stun on their super fed AD carry, and they are just falling apart. This Varus is just kind of inting. He kind of thinks he's invincible with his tank build and his double supports, but with our Void Set power spike, we're able to actually do damage now. TFBlade does have a flank, so we are chasing. He pop goes, starts running after them, but sadly enough, chasing a Karba and a Ivory.
Cringe.
there is no chance for this guy. Plus, they have like 3 Cloud Dragons, so once they get out of combat, they are just so fast.
Oh yeah, Cloud's kind of like... That guy was ready for that.
Okay, so after a big fight, you do want to reset. I think I wanted to get a needlessly large rod, so all I did was push out this last wave to afford my needlessly large rod. Since we're not really at risk, they should just be running it back, so not really too scared. I think the biggest thing I was looking for is just an X ulti, but I don't think she has it. You ever had it to where your bot lane are just creepers? They just get caught out here for free. It's like dragons almost up, barons up. Like this time is just so scary to have like getting picked out because now this is our Cloud Soul. They get it for free because we're a person down. So I think what we decided to do is we try to poke, maybe look for Hudson's out, look for a steal. Like, I'm trying to poke, but we can't fight him. TFBlade's being smart. He's just looking to get towers made, get a gold where he can, because he pretty much knows he can't contest. He tries to get the steal, doesn't get it. It is what it is, and we just try to run. It was our best attempt to stealing it. Okay, if you look mid, he gets a tower mid, and that's really good for overall macro play, at least. Like, remember, if you know you can't contest, try to get your leads in other places. Get towers, get CS, get XP, do something.
I don't think there's much I can do right now.
So with TFBlade dying and our Zinzao being dead, we see that Baron's up, so I'm just getting blue buff, trying to get a ward on Baron to kind of prevent them from doing it, because again, like if they do start doing Baron, we're just going to look to poke them off it and try to delay the best we can for our Zinzao. Because if they get Baron, they can potentially just end the game. Amumu is just completely caught out. He's ulting it, flashing in for some reason. He is just a griever. That Varus is so fast, holy. But as you can see, my misfortune is cutting him off. He is by himself with low mana. So I am out of vision. Throw a quick Q. She throws her Q and get a super big pick. Like, that's so big. He is almost as big as a griefer. I was hopefully looking for a quick pick because if we get another kill, we can guarantee Baron. Sadly, Karma, especially with the Cloud Soul, is just way too fast for me. With our Caribbean down, we are trying to force Baron because it is probably our best time to take Baron. Like, their entire team revolves around that Varus. As a Xerath, like, you are like the zoning. You don't really do damage to Baron, so like your entire job is to poke people off Baron, try to prevent them from getting in. But sadly, Ivern just walks up and steals it.
Shit.
I'm not sad, you're sad.
We lost Baron. Oh my god! TFBlade Pong!
Bless that man. Bless TFBlade for getting that double pick. Getting the Barons off them. Thank you.
Fuck, if that landed, I could have killed.
Those aren't able to really push down their inhibitors. This is a really good time to just take all their resources. So just take their jungle camps, just so they can't get any of that gold or XP themselves. So if you notice, we go in, we get their blue buff. TFBlade takes their jungle camp. But we notice we're Nectin on the mini-map, so we're like, yo, let's go, let's go, let's go. It's a 1v3, which is a really good pick because we know Karma and Varus are still dead. We see Vex, we saw Ivor on the mini-map, so this is a completely free pick for us again. So when the person running, just pop your ulti, guaranteed those Rs, making sure that no one else dies. Remember, when your team is chasing someone down, throw your R out. Guarantee that damage. So Ivern gets caught out there, which is good, but you see Varus and Vex collapsing, so that's why I didn't really want to rotate, because, dude, like, those guys are so far ahead, they get a collapse on, and plus TFBlade wasn't there. Like, you don't want to overextend and, like, overstay. Like, you get a pick and get out, and then we can use that lead. But, like, if you get a pick and you just keep fighting and you use all your ultis, surprise, surprise, the people that still have their ultis are probably going to wipe the fight. Like you can see, we have TFBlade in the bottom. Their hypercarry is in the top side. So right now, I'm just looking to get death cap. We're just farming, kind of slowing down the game again. We are coming back. We did get a lot of gold off them. But yeah, we're just farming, playing safe. I know they're top side, so I'm kind of hugging the bot side of this lane just so I have an exit strategy. So I'm heading back. But I notice Renekton is going towards TFBlade and Ivern's there, so they are collapsing on him. I'm just, realistically, I'm not looking to fight. I'm just looking to help him get out. I would just look to throw a stun, throw a W, and that's it. So now we have our big power spike. We have our 1100 gold for our death cap. I'm just looking to back. I think I tell them I'm backing.
Who bought a fucking...
Yeah, I'm kind of pissed someone bought a Themos just for me. I ping my death cap that I have my power spike. Anytime you have a big power spike, make sure you tell your team, ping that you have a big power spike so they know that, like, hey, you have this, like, you're going to deal a lot more damage.
Yeah, you felt that one.
So of course this is Elder. TFBlade is backing. It's gonna be up in about like 45 seconds. I believe. Oh no, it's up in 20 seconds. So like you can't let Elder Soul go. So we are trying our best to look for a poke, look for a pick, because if they get Elder, this game's over, guaranteed. There is no comeback. So if you notice, I'm just trying to spam Q. I have my movement in front of me, making sure I don't get picked. We see Varus. TFBlade is pushing mid, which is, like, again, super smart macro.
He felt it.
They're looking to hard engage. Miss the Varus ulti.
Oh, they're panicking. They're panicking.
So I pop my R when they're all grouping, trying to go for TFBlade. We get a nice pick on Misfortune. I'm just spamming ulti on the primary targets. Misfortune gets a great ulti. I'm a little far. They kill Renekton. Crazy. She does pretty big damage. He still has a big shield, but they don't expect that ginormous hit. And of course, this is the last person alive. I'm like, yeah, we can end the game if I kill him.
Let's
get the flash E.
Go. Holy, we won it. Let's go. Dude, that was hard.
And you better believe it, we won this entire game from the big, I don't know what to say, but like, we hard carried that game. Without TFBlade, without our challenger Xerath.
Holy, we actually won it. Let's go. Dude, that was that was a good game. I was over here sweating my ass off. Dude, they had a legitimate tank Varus with Karma and Ivern. I don't know, what the fuck are you talking about? TFBlade's like the only one that kept us in this game.